Well, I guess this is actually a nice video, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually a nice video. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the start of the video. All right, something has just happened with the Karizma ZMR here. So yeah, watch the video till the end and you guys will know. By the way, there is my beautiful scram that I didn't write today, and probably that's why I got punished. Watch the entire video. I'm the Samkai Master, and I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Take care. Boys and girls, guess where I'm at? So, I'm currently not in my city. I'm not in Kathmandu. I am in Pokhara. Now, let's not get into... I will kind of get into why I'm here, but even before that, look at this beauty. This is the Karizma ZMR. This is a very old bike. Very iconic bike, if you ask me. Because, you know, obviously the movie Doom, it kind of made this bike a little bit popular. It looks very dope. It belongs to my company's founder. And yeah, I'm not on my scram today, so we're going to be traveling around on this bike, and I'm going to talk about a few things. I'm especially going to talk about why I'm here in Pokhara. And by the way, I'm wearing a yellow jacket to kind of match the bike's look. So yeah, just wanted to tell you that. All right, I suppose let's start her up. And she sounds nice, by the way. I mean, by nice, I mean elegant, so to speak. So I hope the camera is working. Anyways, oh, I forgot the stand. So yeah, I am in Pokhara. I guess that is the big news today, right? I'm not in my hometown because generally I only make like commute videos where I'm commuting from my home to work or work to home, and that's basically my entire content. And once in a while, if I get to go out on a ride with the boys, I kind of upload that. But I definitely did not plan to come to Pokhara. Now I try to be very raw on this channel, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna put things straight up today. And the thing is, I left my home at the age of 22. I've left my home. I left my mom crying. I left my dad in shock. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much detail because, you know, I only make these videos so that I can look back on them. And yeah, when I look back on this, I don't think I need to give myself a lot of context for things to make sense. So I basically, you know, had a bit of a scuffle in the family. Now this scuffle, it's been kind of happening for a long time, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, it's not a new thing to me. The scuffle had been happening for a very long time, ever since I was small. So yeah, eventually I kind of just had enough that day. This was like a week back almost. So a week I've not been with my family, and yeah, just that day I decided, nope, I'm not gonna stay in this house. And I love my mom, okay? The thought of me leaving her, it still hurts me to this day. It's been a week. But you know, I'm still talking to her, I'm talking to my dad as well. So like, not everything is bad. But yeah, I kind of decided I've had enough, basically. And now here I'm at, in Pokhara. For 2 days, when I was in the city, when I was in Kathmandu, I slept at two of my friends' homes. They were very kind enough to let me stay the night. And yeah, I slept there. I went to the office as usual, and you know, about the scuffle I'd kind of told my founder as well, and he's very kind. And he's always very kind to me. He always listens to things that I have to say, and yeah, he listened to my issue, and I told him, you know, I've left my home basically, and he invited me to come to Pokhara. Now during the start, I was very unsure when he originally invited me. And you know, I kind of just told him, at least give me a week so that, you know, if something happens back at home, if I have to go back, then I can go back. I'll be in the close proximity, because my mom was crying. She was a mess, man. And yeah, for that, I hope God can forgive me. That's all I can say. My mom was kind of okay about it later on, and my dad was also okay-ish. I talked to him once. But basically talking about the things that I packed up, I kind of packed up my phone, I had packed up my power brick, and after that I had also packed up my laptop, because, you know, I gotta still be working. And after that, what did I pack? I packed a notebook, an ink pen with my ink cartridges, just so I could write my poems. I packed those up and then I left. That is about it. I had like 2 sets of clothes, so like 3 underwears, a few socks, and 2 t-shirts, 2 jeans. That's all. Like really, I didn't really have much. And I left, and here I am. So I need to check which hill I'm going to. I need to be going there. So I kind of messed something up here. What bike is that? KTM Adventure 390R. Nice. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but this is definitely not the place. So yeah. And I guess now I'm just in a weird limbo state, because here I am. I'm doing okay in terms of my, the current living scenario compared to a few days ago when I was, asking my friends if I could stay over. But yeah, I'm doing fine in that part, but still, I'm kind of lost as to how I'm going to start my life again. Am I going to go back home? Probably not. I don't really plan on going back right now. What am I going to do? I genuinely do not know, chat. Genuinely don't. I'm completely lost. I kind of don't have a clarity as to where I'm going to go, but I kind of have a clarity on where I don't want to go. And I think that is going back home. I don't really see myself going back home. Okay, now I won't lie, I'm kind of lost as to which road I was supposed to take. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I was supposed to take the straight road, but I didn't. Okay, I guess let me turn on my Bluetooth, since I have Bluetooth. And I'm just gonna be listening to the thing. Yes, okay, so I guess I am supposed to be going here, alright. Alright, so now that I've got my thing, my navigation, I don't need to worry. I'm just gonna go to that place there, I guess, somewhere. So we're going straight for 800 meters. Basically, that's what's up. I'm in a total, complete state of limbo, even though I might seem very composed, but oh, nah, I'm not. And I think this is the first time where I've felt something like this, where I'm kind of not in control, because anything that happened in my life before, I at least had a place to go back home to, and now I kind of don't have a home to go back to. And so yeah, this is a weird feeling, and I'm not gonna lie. Now I kind of had this feeling since very before. I kind of wanted to leave my home, but I obviously loved my mom, and she'd do everything for me, and I would do everything for her, and I'd do everything for her. So I stayed home, but yeah, that was kind of just eating me up, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically that day I was very, very resolute, so to speak. I was very calm, and yeah, it was basically around late at night. I'd packed my bags slowly. I just returned from my office, and then I had a bit of a scuffle with my dad. And after that, I was like, nope, I'm getting out of here. So I packed my bags, and I didn't even tell my mom goodbye. But then the more I think about my life has just been one of very interesting ones, so to speak. Yeah, so basically my entire life, I kind of just took my own decisions, and I did things how I wanted to. I dropped out of college when I was in school. I used to do a lot of unorthodox things, and obviously I dropped out. Then I was making videos. I was making Minecraft videos at one point, very before, and I genuinely thought I would make a career in that. Now, if I'd gone long enough, I do see myself making a career gaming as well, but I've stopped gaming now. I kind of pivoted things, But yeah, my life has been kind of like that. I've just been making decisions how I would want to, not really listening to anyone. And I guess this is also something I didn't think I would do. But yeah, here I am, man. I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm not gonna bring this video down too much. We're in Pokhara, right? And a lot of my friends have been telling me, you're in Pokhara, but you're not going anywhere. You tell me you haven't left that apartment, and I'm like, yeah, I've not kind of left that apartment. And they just do not believe me whatsoever. But yeah, today is the day. I'm going to this nearest hill, I suppose, and I'm vlogging things. So yeah, that's what's up. Pokhara experience, I guess let's talk about that. Now, Pokhara experience has been nice. Before I'd been here once, and I think I'll leave that as a different story time as to what happened. But I'd been here before, didn't really like it because of the situation I was tied up in. So, you know, kind of happens. I think I need to overtake them because they're going a bit too slow. But yeah, so far it's been good. I'm kind of living in this apartment that's like 11-story tall. So yeah, you know, it's an awesome view. It's an awesome apartment. And Pokhara, this is a very small city, so a lot of things are... Let me overtake them. So yeah, now Pokhara, it's a very small city, so everything is kind of in your face, right? And yeah, basically, since everything is in your face, you kind of see everything, you kind of hear people talking, and this is a completely different place from Kathmandu, man. I'm not gonna lie, there's Teslas all around me, there's expensive cars all around me, and you know, whenever I'm talking to people, now you know, whenever I hear people talking around me, they're talking anything financial with at least a few zeros at the end of it. So that is kind of new to me, and I think this has been a very great learning experience as well. I get to learn from my founder as well. He kind of called me in as, you know, would have been kind of like a mentorship sort of thing as well. So that is nice. That's pretty neat. So yeah, I'm gonna be mentored by him for a while. He has got a few businesses here that, you know, has been quite insightful to learn about. And yeah, basically, why am I making this video? I don't know, man. I just had to get my mind clear. Now, I'm the kind of person who doesn't really talk about his feelings and whatever is happening. I kind of just joke about it, and then I end it right there. Yeah, so that's what I do. I just joke about things. Now, I'm still joking about this scenario with a lot of my friends that's there. But you know, I almost cried a few days back, and that is not something I do. I don't cry, and I didn't cry. I almost cried. You know, I miss my mom. I miss her foods. So yeah, what? He told me the roads were gonna be good, but these don't seem like good roads to me, man. What the hell? And I'm also not on my scram. But yeah, this bike is fun, man. Holy hell. I mean, this bike definitely needs some work, I'm not gonna lie. The handlebar bearing, it's kind of broken, I'm pretty sure. A lot of loose panels. Even just a few zip ties would do it very good. And you know what? For a sports bike, this thing has an awesome suspension. What the hell? What the hell? But yeah, man, Pokhara, it's been one hell of an experience. One hell of a week here. And, you know, I'm going to talk about the song that I'm resonating with the most during this time. And it's the Murder on My Mind song by YNW Melly. Now, that's a completely different song in terms of the actual theme of the song, because he's actually talking about murder and stuff, right? But for me, the lyrics, especially the parts where he says, got locked up on Christmas and get to see my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses, can't even post on my Instagram because these pussy N-words be snitching, everybody acting suspicious, might probably say that I'm tripping, and when I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings. Now, yeah, let's talk about those specific lines, okay? And get to see my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses. Now, each night, man, before I went to sleep, I used to hug my mom, I used to give her kisses. So that line, and get to see my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses, that cuts deep, man. It cuts really deep, okay? I can't even post on my Instagram because these pussy N-words be snitching. So now the thing about that is, I've not been posting on Instagram as well, because Instagram has been a bit of a bummer. Now, I'm not posting on Instagram because, you know, it's getting very popular, and the person who I kind of called out in one of the videos that was writing very badly, yeah, that person has been reaching out to me, just, you know, he's trying to get in contact with me, and yeah, I can't even post on my Instagram because these pussy N-words be snitching. A lot of people have been commenting about police. They're basically snitching at. So as I was saying, they're kind of snitching. They're not snitching against me, but they're kind of snitching against someone else. What do you mean turn left? There is no left here. What? Everybody acting suspicious might probably say that I'm tripping. Now, whenever I tell people, you know, I left my home. Okay, so I've turned left, and oh my God, look at this beauty. Wait, let me stop here for a sec. Look at this, guys. This looks beautiful. Nice. Yeah, everyone's telling me, you know, you shouldn't be leaving the family, etc., etc. And a lot of people, especially at this point when I'm away from my family, I kind of realize that I'm a little bit on my own. And when you're going through that, hearing people's opinions is hard because they don't know what opinion to give you. It's kind of hard for them to give opinions. It's kind of hard for you to take opinions. Everybody acting suspicious might probably say that I'm tripping. And when I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings. So I kind of told you guys about how I almost cried, right? Now the apartment, it's kind of like a jail, okay? And I mean that in a good way, in the sense that I kind of don't have to leave for anything. My founder and his family, they're taking really great care of me as a guest, and it is awesome. If I was in Kathmandu, I'd at least go to my office, and my brain would at least feel a little bit free. But yeah, when I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings. When my founder is not around, when his family is not around, and when I'm kind of all alone by myself in that apartment, I get in my feelings. And I almost cried as well, as I told you guys. What do you mean, make a U-turn? What? That line hits hard as well. And after that, the actual song, it's all about murders and stuff, so I'm not gonna get into that. I kind of don't know where I'm going. I'm going down this jungle. Hilarious, man. Wait, they are going down that road? Let me check. Let me check the navigation. It kind of told me to take a U-turn. But yeah, man, that's about it. That's about the life update I've got for you. Now today, I was kind of fed up of just, being indoors. And I thought I should maybe just go somewhere. Now, I'm a very logical person. If something does not click logically, I kind of just don't do it. So, going out for no reason, I kind of don't do that because it does not make any sense logically. So I don't do it. Similarly, whoa, okay, let me go a little bit slowly here. So similarly, as I was saying, going out on a ride just does not make any sense to me, but I'm trying to do something different because my founder, he also kind of told me, you got to try new things. You got to do a few things that you don't generally do. You got to try them out at least. He told me that, and I agree. Makes sense. I need to try to do them. Okay, so fun fact, I've actually never been to the movie theaters, and the reason is simple. I don't really like watching movies. What the hell? Dude, there is no road here. What do you mean head northwest? There's no way I'm going down this, bruv. What? Hell no. But yeah, basically I've never been to movies because I don't really watch a lot of movies. Okay, I don't understand what this navigation is telling me, man. Okay, turn left from here. Nope, that's someone's house. I can't go there. Okay, let's take a left here. I see nice roads. So this is pretty neat. I'm gonna push this bike a little bit. Okay, I need to take a right from here apparently. Oh wow, what? This is an awesome resort. Whoa, okay. Okay, Pokhara, I see it. Nice. Oh, there it is. Is this the place? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, here we are. Nice view. I like it. Looks pretty dope. I don't know how well you guys can see. Wait, let me go here. Yeah, it looks very nice. I don't know what else is here, so I guess let me go down. See what things this place has to offer. Oh, it's not a temple, it's a restaurant. Okay. Oh my god. Bruh, what are these roads? Okay, this bike was not made for this. Oh my god. Okay. Look at this RTR. Reminds me of my old bike. When I had my RTR, I sold that baby. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to go back now. But yeah, Pokhara vlog, I guess one of many. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna return back. I might return back tomorrow. See, the thing here is, I don't know. And I guess more on the decision of coming here as well. This was a decision I made in like about 10 minutes. I was in my friend's home. He woke up a little bit late. I woke up early. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to Pokhara today. And then I told him. He was in complete shambles. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head back now. I've set my location in my phone. I'm here in the navigation. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back now. Alright guys, I've made it down the hill, but I have a slight issue. Let me show you guys what it is. So the issue is, currently the bike is on, by the way. Yeah, the accelerator is gone. Oh god. So yeah, now what I'm doing is I'm very simple. I'm just putting it in gear and just slipping the clutch as much as I can, and also pushing it with my leg so that I can hopefully reach back home. When basically go in gear and just, you know, use your leg, and yeah, I'll go back home at the speed of 7 kilometers per hour. Look at that. Oh god. Oh yeah. This had to happen right after I stopped vlogging. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, guys, update time. Oh, by the way, my scram's right here, looking pretty good. Yeah, so I came back in one piece, about like 10 to 15 minutes of just, you know, putting it in half clutch, using some of my leg power. I've made it back. So yeah, here I am. Now we need to fix this thing. So we're gonna have to get a new accelerator wire, and hopefully this can be fixed. Let me show you guys. Yeah, this thing right here, this bad boy, look at him. Dude, halfway through I was like, wait, what? This thing, yeah, so the accelerator is gone. Now this has happened to me before. Once my clutch stopped working. In my old RTR, my clutch wire basically was cut in half, so I didn't have a clutch, and I rode it to the service and center, but I don't know where the service and center is here, so I had to make it back. But yeah, there it is, it's gone.